Hello students, this is Nilofer Miss, your SS teacher. Today we are going to start chapter 20, Disaster Management. It is a very important chapter, not only for study but for our real life. It is reality of the life which you may know, you may understand, and you have to implement it. So, a disaster, it may be natural or man-induced, may be catastrophic or diastrophic, may have originated in the interior of the earth or in atmosphere. It is felt over extensive area on the earth and also results in devastation. If we examine a few phenomena, it will be clear that a disaster damages lives and property to a great extent. Some events like volcanic eruption, earthquake, tsunami, etc. are the collective result of both natural as well as man-induced acts. So there are two types of disaster, one is man-made, the other is natural. Some events bring pre-planned devastation and destruction. For example, atomic attack by US bombers over Hiroshima and Nagasaki cities of Japan in the Second World War, whereas some events are results of human negligence or mistakes, like Bhopal gas tragedy, Chernobyl atomic disaster of Russia. So sometimes what happened, because of the mistakes of the human, such disasters came in existence, while some are pre-planned, like the bombers which throw bombs over Hiroshima and Nagasaki, that was pre-planned, and because of that there was much destruction. It is called man-made disaster. Let's see now the types of disasters. We are aware of the risks of disasters. To decide the strategy for relief work, it is necessary to know the reasons and responsible situations. It is important to know these with reference to overall preparation for relief work. Experts on disaster management have divided the disasters into two categories. Now see which are the two categories. Just now I told you natural and man-made. So the first category, natural disasters. These include flood, cyclone, tsunami, drought, earthquake, volcano, forest fire, etc. These are all natural disasters. These are not made by the man and we can't stop it as it is natural. Of these, a forecast is possible for floods, cyclone, tsunami and drought, while it is not possible to forecast earthquake, volcanic eruption, forest fire. So some of these we can only forecast. It means we can say that this disaster is going to happen. It is going to come. Like flood, we can forecast it. We can forecast about the cyclone. We can forecast about the tsunami and drought. While some are the disaster for what it is impossible to forecast, like earthquake. Nobody knows when the earthquake is going to occur. Volcanic eruption and even the forest fire. These we can't even forecast. Then man-induced disasters. Here fire, industrial accidents, bomb explosions, riots, etc. are included. These are the disasters which are man-made. Now let's see about the natural disasters. First is that flood. By flood, we generally mean an extensive land area remaining submerged underwater continuously for several days. People associate flood with river. When river water overflows its banks and the nearby land area comes underwater. Flood is a natural event and is the result of continuous heavy rainfall. Why the flood is coming? The reason for the flood is continuous heavy rainfall. Floods become dangerous when some construction is carried out ignoring human activities, drainage pattern, slope of the land, etc. and damage lives and property on a large scale. It means the heavy rainfall is there, but if we are having the way to just move the water out from the place, then it wouldn't be much dangerous. But if we are ignoring some of the activities, like drainage pattern is not good, slope of the land is not there properly, so what will happen? We will damage the lives and even the properties on a large scale. So what to do while this situation is there? some things you have to keep in mind that what to do if such situation occur. So collect your precious and personal requirements and take refuge at a safer place. As soon as it is possible, you have to just collect your precious things which are required that time and just move from the place. Put water, dry breakfast, candles, lanterns, matchbox in a plastic box so that they do not get wet and they should be kept with you. So you have to protect these things. You have to keep these things in the plastic box. Do not keep the children hungry. Okay, try not to keep the children hungry. After the flood recedes, drink only boiled water. Radio, mobile phone should be kept with you invariably. Continuously you have to keep these things with you. Be aware of snakes. They may come to dry places. Keep a bamboo stick to drive them away because as there will be flood, so these kind of creatures will come out from the places. So they may come to dry places to save themselves as you are saving. So you have to be aware of these things. Now what not to do? Do not eat food prepared in flood water. Do not move out without collecting authentic information about the routes and situations before moving to a safer place. It means if you first, whenever you are moving from one place to another, you must be having knowledge of the place where you are going. It must be in the safe place. Otherwise, what will happen? You are leaving from one place and you are going to other place which is not even safer than the place you have left just now. So you must have authentic information about the routes where you are going and the situations over there. So this was about the flood. Now comes the another one is cyclone. Due to atmospheric disturbances, a sudden strike is made by severe storms. These storms are known as cyclone in Indian subcontinent, hurricane and tornado in USA, as typhoon along the coast of China and Japan. These severe atmospheric storms are created due to unequal atmospheric pressure. Such storms or cyclones create devastation over the area over which they pass. Its devastating effects are felt along the coast of eastern India and Kutch Saurashtra. So we have already faced this cyclone in Kutch Saurashtra mainly. Then this happened in hurricane and tornado in USA. Then China and Japan also faced it. So these are the storms which are very severe. They are not normal, and so these storms are known as cyclone. If this condition occur, what you will do? So what to do? Keep in mind, keep viewing the news bulletins on TV, radio to know the anticipated time of the oncoming storms. So the forecasting would be shown on the TV or on the radio, that you have to keep view on the news continuously, that where the cyclone is and what is the direction of it. Those who have a radio should keep an extra battery ready. Mobile phone should be kept fully charged in advance. If you have a power bank instrument, it should also be charged fully in advance. Listen carefully to the instructions, warnings broadcast over radio and implement them. Stay away from rumors. Store additional food, dry breakfast and drinking water as per need. Keep provision of food and medicines necessary for children and old people. If the rescue team tells you to vacate your home, cooperate with them. That time you can't quarrel with them, you can't fight with them that we are not going to leave our house, but better to just leave the house if rescue team is telling you. Use pure and safe drinking water. If you have taken shelter in a shelter home created by the government or any NGO, then follow their instructions and do not leave the premises without their instructions. It means if you are living in the shelter home and not in your own house, which is created by the government to keep you at the safe place, then what you have to do, you don't have to leave the premises without any kind of instructions. Whatever the instruction they are giving, that you have to follow. Do not keep your domesticated animals tied up to their post. What you have to do, you have to leave these animals. Don't tie them. Otherwise, they will face the situation. If they are free, they can defend themselves in a better way. Okay, these are the things what you have to do. Now what not to do? Do not pay any attention to gossips or rumors except for the instructions issued by the weather department on radio. You don't have to listen to everybody over there. The rumors and gossips, don't give attention to those things. If the atmosphere calms down, suddenly rain stops, wind becomes standstill, even then do not go in open area. Wind or rainfall may strike suddenly. So, if you think that atmosphere calms down and suddenly the rain stopped and the wind also stands still, so that time also just don't go in open area. We can't trust wind or rainfall, it may strike suddenly. Do not touch electric poles or loose wires, stay away from them. Do not take shelter near bigger hoardings or large trees, otherwise what will happen, it will fall on you. So these were the things what not to do. Now another one is earthquake. An earthquake is general means the shaking of the surface of the earth. What is the earthquake? The earth starts shaking. Due to tectonic activities in the interior of the earth, an earthquake is felt. This is the reason why the earthquake occurs. Its major areas are the regions with weaker relief on the surface of the earth. Probable earthquake regions can be identified, but an earthquake cannot be forecast. Nobody would forecast that earthquake is going to happen. Thus, much damage is caused in the absence of a forecast. As we are not forecasted, so there is much damage. If we know that this is going to happen, so we would try something, but here we are not knowing only that this is going to happen and suddenly it happens, so we are having much damage. If it occurs, what to do? During an earthquake, stay beneath a large bench or a table. If you are in a school, sit beneath a bench. If you are in an open space, stay away from buildings, balcony, electric power lines and electric poles. If you are driving a vehicle, then bring your vehicle to a halt over or below a bridge. Keep away from electric poles, power lines and traffic signals. Remain seated in your vehicle till the earthquake tremors are not over. You have to stop over there only. You have to wait until the tremors are over. Even after the earthquake tremors are over, few things like fridge, photograph on the wall, ceiling fans, etc. may fall down afterwards. So keep away from them. For instructions or guidance about the event, listen to the local radio. New buildings under construction should be made earthquake proof. So, whatever the new buildings are constructed, it may be earthquake proof. Now, what not to do? Do not shout or flee in panic. Because if you shout, you will make more chaos. So, better not to shout and don't feel panic. Just be calm and think what to do. Do not attempt to prevent the things falling down after the earthquake tremors. Do not use elevators to go down. If you are in a house, do not stand near wooden cabinets, it means cupboards, safes, mirrors or a glass chandelier. Do not light a matchstick or a lighter, or do not switch on electric gadgets before confirming that the cooking gas is not leaking, because leaking gas may explode. So this you have to check first whether your cooking gas is leaking or not, and then only you can use matchstick. Do not put up phone calls unless for emergency medical help or fire. A prompt phone call may interrupt telephone network, which may obstruct the relief work. Okay, if you are going on calling continuously, then maybe some other call which are very important, there you may obstruct. So we'll keep up to here in this video. The other things we'll see in the next video. Thank you. If you are having any doubt, call me. Good day.